Hi, we're Kev and Emma. 18 months ago we started a new adventure and bought a 57-foot narrowboat called Ripple. Why not join us and watch our highs and lows, the renovations and changes we've made, the clever storage that's been created, and find out what it's really like living and working full-time aboard a narrowboat with 2 dogs while exploring the waterways of our beautiful country.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Sunday morning and it's not raining, it's not windy, it's not cold. It's a nice day and we're moving. Granted, not very far. Tree still down that way, Market Harbour. Tree still down that way and round the corner going to Leicester. And tree still down that way going up the flight. So we're actually going to go along here about 500 yards through the swing bridge, fill out of water, go up to the winding hole, swing back round and find a little mooring spot there on the way back. Should take us cruising time, probably less than half an hour. But I've got to fill out with water. We'll do the cassettes and the rubbish while we're there.
It's a day of boat jobs. We've got water to do, we've got L-sand to do, we've got bins to do,
And
we've
logbox.
got logbox to sort out, because once we've turned around the logbox will be on the right side of the towpath, and we've got finishing the Christmas lights on the outside of the boat to do.
On that side.
His face.
It draws power. It draws power.
They're 12-volt lights.
So you're going to walk the dogs up there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to walk the pups.
And unfortunately, you lot stuck with me for all of 5 minutes till we get to the swing bridge. So
Be prepared for some waffle.
off, go, and we're off. What's new? Absolutely bugger all. We can't really do much, which is quite annoying. Myself, Paul and Lindsay, we have plans to go up to Leicester. We can't do that because of the tree. They're stuck in Market Harbour back that direction still, although their tree is being worked on.
Water done, cassettes emptied, rubbish got rid of, we've had a nice cup of tea and a bacon sandwich, and we're off. We are
Nice chat
going,
with a lady, didn't we, who crochets.
trades from her boat, crochets, very nice hats. We are heading up to Winding Hole. Would have been a good opportunity for me to have a little practice, but
Not yet.
not just yet. So we've had a little update on the big tree that's down by Bridge 56. Apparently some boaters got together and have cut a pathway through. It looks like we will be able to go ahead with our plans for Christmas. Thank goodness. Because we had a plan A, plan B, plan C, and that's the way life is when you're on a boat. You can make plans, but plans change.
Nothing's set in stone on a boat.
No.
All changes.
Yeah. But the good news is that we don't have to do our Christmas, in between Christmas and the New Year things that we planned separately, because we did think that Kev would go back for a few days and then I'd go back for a few days. But it looks as though that we'll make it to the marina next week, which will be great, and we'll be able to have Christmas on the boat and then head back home for about 4 days. Boat can stay in the marina all safe and sound, and then back up to the boat before the new year. So Molly refuses to go inside, even though it's not freezing, but it is a little bit chilly today, and so she literally just sits there on the stern and shakes. So I've picked her up. The great thing is that when she's like that, you get good Molly cuddles. don't we? So we've got to the winding hole. Just this little bit, just there.
I hit him.
All done, spun round, ready to head back to Foxton.
But note to people, if you live on a boat, or you don't live on a boat and you hire a boat, don't moor on the edge of a winding hole.
Especially when it's a bit windy.
Don't be a Dilbert. People moor right on the edge of a winding hole, make it really difficult.
Steer clear of the winding hole.
Grinds my gears, that does.
The thing is, I guess if you choose to moor on the edge of a winding hole, when there's plenty of other spaces, if you get bumped, you can't moan really, can you?
Expect a mouthful.
Kev didn't bump. He spun it round quite nicely.
There's literally miles and miles of moorings, and they choose to moor right on a winding hole. I won't say it. She'll have to beat it.
He's a bit cross.
Rhymes with an anchor.
Maybe there's a good reason. Who knows?
Moorings.
Bleeper coming in. It's the open space, isn't it?
Yes, we're doing a Tokyo drift. So the bow's pointing at a field and the stern's pointing to the tow bar. I quite like the through stuff, it's quite good.
So as you can imagine, Foxton is quite busy. So where we were moored is quite busy. So we have found a spot a little bit further along. It's probably another 5-minute walk or so from where we were before. But it's nice and open and looks nice and quiet. And Friday we're going to head up the locks and back towards the marina. So this is where we will be, and we'll wait for Paul to join us and then head up the locks together on Friday. So here we are, new home, dogs are off, sniffing the new smells. Kev sniffing the new smells. You're such a weirdo. And then this is our view. It's actually quite a nice view, probably the nicest view we've had for a little while. So that's us for today. Sunday cruising done. Kev's obviously got to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so we'll be here for a few days and then we will catch up with you guys.
3 days this week, 1 day next week, done. 13 days in a row off.
Christmas!
Lovely.
So we will catch up with you guys on Friday. Good morning. It is the weekend before Christmas and we are travelling up the locks today. We have heard that the tree has been cleared. It's not been confirmed on the CRT website.
Not so yet.
Not yet. But we're going to risk it for a biscuit. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what we come up against. I'm staying in the boat this morning because I've had my stitches out now. Look at that, looks good. Yeah, I've had my stitches out. I still got a couple of weeks, so I'm going to stay in the boat because nothing. I don't know. It just feels weird when there's volunteers and then there's 2 of us on the boat. So I'm going to stay in the boat and get some footage. You've seen the locks going down, so I'm going to get some footage of the inside, from the inside of the boat, of going up through the locks. Enjoy.
And coming up here on our right, this is what is left of the big tree that was stopping us coming this way 2-3 days ago. As you can see, it's been chopped off there, and I guess it's sort of rooted itself. There's some debris left there. Sadly, we haven't got time to stop. We got to get going. Otherwise, little chainsaw might be out there. That's a nice lot of wood. Just huge, monstrous tree that was.
We're cruising home for Christmas. There's a song in there somewhere, Chris Ria.
Mr. Ria.
Mr. Ria.
We're doing a Chris.
Yeah, we'd do the video and everything for him.
Not Chris as in your brother.
No.
Because he's driving away for Christmas.
He is driving away for Christmas.
To us and then driving back for Christmas.
Yeah, because I don't know if we've told you, but for the first time in 2 Christmases that we've been on the boat, we're having Christmas on the boat. Albeit in the marina, but we are going to do, my brother and my youngest son are coming up on Monday, and they are staying with us for Christmas Eve, day before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then we're all going back on Boxing Day because it's Kev's dad's birthday on Boxing Day, and it's also a traditional family thing where everyone gets together on Boxing Day, so a big celebration at Kev's dad's on Boxing Day, which is world. One of the reasons that we're doing Christmas on the boat this year is because my mum's gone to New Zealand. Otherwise we'd go home and spend it with my mum and Kev's mum and Kev's dad and what have you, but actually it means that we've got enough room for Christopher, who we would always spend it with at Christmas Day, and my youngest son Dan as well, so on the boat. So they're coming up to spend it with us, which is quite exciting, I think. This bridge here is called Stink Bridge on the GU Leicester line, and it stinks. Just over here, either side, there's a farm with lots and lots of cows and silage, I'm guessing, because it's quite ripe in that way. Stinky. So the journey has not gone without issue. We've just had to jump off and pull the boat across. Lost all drive again. Kev's had a quick look. Looks like gearbox issue again. So we've called the RCR, I nearly said CRT then. The RCR, and they're sending somebody out within the hour. So we're going to drag the boat up and wait for the guy to turn up, and hopefully he'll get us on the road again, on the canal again. Hopefully he'll get us on the canal again quite soon.
So it is some while later now. I've just lost my glove. As you can see, the light is going, well, it might not show on the camera I guess, but the light's going and we're fixed. And if I can find it in my pocket, a little offender with something called the gear selector seal that have gone. So time mark from the RCR came and fixed it. I kicked Emma and the dogs off the boat because I had to go through Husband's Bosworth's tunnel. Not a huge tunnel, but if something was still wrong, I didn't want Emma and the dogs on the boat. Not because they wouldn't cope with it on the boat, because then I had somebody outside the tunnel who knew how long it should take me. So I called her before I went in and said, if the gearbox goes again and you haven't heard from me in half an hour, phone somebody, RCR, CRT, somebody, anybody. I've just phoned her. I'm out the tunnel safely. It was a little bit hairy because when something breaks and then it's fixed, I normally like to give it a nice couple of days to make sure the fix is worked. I had no choice in that. It's down that way. and I'm back here. So that was a little bit hairy, but we're through, we're okay. The gearbox is holding together and it's doing what it's meant to do, I guess. Amazing what a little rubber seal, tiny little thing it is, can go wrong. So thank you for Neil, no, not Neil, I don't know who Neil is, Mark, from the River Canal Rescue for coming and so quickly, within an hour of him phoning me back after the initial call to the office, he was here. Deck boards are up, knew exactly what it was. Took him 20 minutes to fix. We're back on our way. Obviously that's all taking its toll on the day. My plan of getting out early, making everyone get up early so that we could avoid the wind has not quite worked. Coming down from the other way to the tunnel was quite windy, but here is not too bad. I'm in a bit of a valley, so at the moment, touching wood, we're all good. And I left the hat on him as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sunday morning. What's that face for?
Because I kind of cut across you.
It's Sunday morning.
Would have been an opportunity. Well, cafe's busy. They're calling out people whose food's ready.
Very aggressively.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now. She's just watching the world go by. The trouble is I can't hold her for too long because my hand is not that well, and she doesn't like being held by one hand. See, look, she's struggling already. All done, spun round. Oh, but I still
need to do a graphic warning before you show that.
Well, it's quite a distance away, isn't it? It's like I'm not doing it close up, but
All right.
Yeah, maybe I'll put on the screen. If you're a bit squeamish, look away now.
Yeah. Goodbye.